Killed in broad daylight in El Salvador's capital, up to 15 people a day are murdered in this Central American country. The main reason for such violence? Fierce fighting between the Mara Salvatruchas and the Mara 18 gangs, two of the largest street gangs in the country. Their bloody battles over territory and drugs have given El Salvador one of the highest murder rates in the world. But last Friday, leaders of both gangs, who represent more than 100,000 members, announced they'd signed a truce, brokered by the church. The head of the army confirmed the peace agreement, as well as police chaplain Monsignor Fabio Colindres, who acted as an intermediary. A special mass was held at one of El Salvador's notorious prisons.
What has happened is extraordinary, and it has the blessing of God. It'll mean no more deaths on Salvadoran streets. There will be a new climate of peace we can breathe in. Naturally, this attitude on your part could only have come from God's love.
Church leaders say they acted without government involvement, but some are questioning that explanation. Speaking to Al Jazeera in January, one gang leader said any truce agreement would be highly unlikely without government involvement.
If the government wanted peace, all they would have to do would be to sit down and talk to the gangs. I can tell you with absolute certainty that we are ready to make peace if the government is willing to.
And El FARO, a leading investigative newspaper, says the government was involved in the truce, accusing it of handing out concessions, including the transfer of 30 gang leaders to lower security prisons.
When we broke the story, there was total silence about this. We stated, and we keep finding more and more proofs that the government negotiated actually with the gang leaders, with some role of the church, with a crucial role of the church, to lower the homicide rates and their homicide actions in exchange for some concessions.
But the issue of making deals with gangs is sensitive, not least because the government receives millions of dollars of aid from the United States to combat drug trafficking and organized crime. If allegations that the government was involved with the deal prove to be true, it could turn out to be a big political headache for President Mauricio Funes, who has vowed to take a tough stance against organized crime. Rachel Levin, Al Jazeera.